Ladies and gentlemen, here is the battle grid for Mission 2, or really Mission 1B, since, as you can see, here's the wall of the Manufactorum from the first mission. This mission is taking place simultaneously as the last video that you saw. So in here, the Orks have busted in. Some of the walls in the back here have been blown open by some of the Ork units that you'll see in a moment, their trucks and possibly their mech gun as well. And this is the battle grid we're going to be fighting over. The Orks are looking to loot this abandoned Imperial facility, and the Tears of Baal have, well, the Orks are here, and so they need to be purged. That's pretty much all that the Tears need to know. So we'll go over right now and check out the armies. All right, here are the forces of the Tears of Baal for today. It's about 625 points, give or take, of Blood Angel Successor chapter. And you'll remember all these units from the first video. We're just going to go over them again real quick as a reminder. We're going to start with the HQ. It is the Sanguinary Priest model, which in the Tears of Baal is known as a Keeper of the Blood. So this is Keeper Cerned. And his Warlord trait is going to be, oh no, what was it? The one that allows you to Selfless Valor, the one that allows you to heroically intervene up to 6 inches instead of 3. And then his relic is going to be the Icon of the Angel, which allows rerolls of charges. You can reroll either of the dice for any units within 3 inches of the bearer. Next, we have our 8-man Reaver squad right here with their carbines and grapnel launchers and heavy bolt pistols. And then we have 2 5-man squads of intercessors. Both of them have auxiliary grenade launchers, and both of the sergeants have power swords. And then in the back, we've got the Beefcake squad. We've got 5 aggressors with Boltstorm gauntlets. They are ready to lay down some fire today. We'll be back to check out the Orks. Okay, here's our Ork force. Again, approximately 625 points. What do we got here, War Boss?
Okay, we'll just go left and right. Well, 2 trucks, big shooters, wrecking ball. This one has a wrecking ball. This one's just normal attacks. 1 2-man squad of boys, Knob with power claw, rocket launcher, big shooter. The other squad, there were just 10. They all have slugger choppers. Smasher gun, 5-man squad of Knobs, 1 with power claw, 1 with a rocket launcher. Mega Knobs with kill saws, Pain Boy with power claw, and the big boss himself, Grunt Head Smasher, with his relic is the Killer Claw, which makes his strength ×2 if he minus 3 flat 3 damage, can reroll all failed wounds, and his Warlord trait allows him to reroll all failed hits. He also took, for 1 CP, he took the biggest boss stratagem from the new Saga of the Beast, which gives him a 4 weapon wall, +1 attacks, and +1 wounds. So he's essentially a Dreadnought now.
More or less, yeah. He is not someone that the Tears of Baal want to face in close combat, at least not with him charging. He's a beast, and I believe this also is an attack squid as well, or squig, right?
Yes.
A squid, attack squid. That'll be in a future model. Okay, fantastic. So we are going to go roll off for our deployment and see who's attacker and defender, and we'll come back to you after deployment. Okay, we are back here at the end of deployment. So the Orks won the roll-off, and they chose to be attacker and deployed first. We got Dawn of War deployment, so we're 12 inches back from the center of the board, and we're each deployed on our table half here. You can see the Tears have deployed. Here are the intercessors, 2 of the squads, the aggressors, and my Warlord Cerned. And then the Orks only had 3 drops. There's the 2 trucks, and there's the Smasher gun. So in this truck right here, the one without the wrecking ball, that has the regular knobs in it, correct?
Yeah, it has the 3 mega knobs and 5 knobs.
Oh, so that one's full there. And then there are 10 boys, the squad of 10 boys without a boss knob, but the War Boss and the Pain Boy are in there with them. And the other squad of 10 boys with the boss knob are in the teleporter. And that costs 2 command points. And the War Boss's stratagem, the biggest boss, costs 1 command point. We start this game with 3 command points, so the Orks have no command points for this game. This is going to be a kill point mission just like the last one, because it's basically the same mission taking place on 2 battle grids. So that's how we're going to do it. Now the Tears of Baal, I believe they would like to seize the initiative, so War Boss, if you'd like to come over here and see this seize roll. Here's the die right here. See what happens on a 6. It's a 2. All right, so you seized last game, right?
I did.
All right, so the Tears have not been able to get the jump on the Orks. We have a big battle grid here. We've got this Manufactorum, I guess, assembly line and whatnot. Lots of line of sight blocking terrain. It's a tight board. One thing to note for you guys watching, units up on these catwalks right here are going to have cover because of these fences that we've got going on. So I believe that's the only special rule for this mission. If I've forgotten something, we'll go over it later. We will be back with Orks. Okay, this was a quick turn for the Orks. This truck up here advanced. This one just moved, and this smasher gun did nothing. It does not have any targets, so it didn't fire. We've actually already done the shooting phase as well because it was just the 2 big shooters from these trucks. This one, there must be a grot shooting because he hit 3 times, which is incredible, and actually managed to take a wound off of these intercessors that he can see down through this gap. Where is it? I can't get a good angle with the camera, but trust us, he can see. So that's the end of the turn. There's no charges, no nothing like that yet. So we will come back to you guys in the Tears of Baal turn 1, and we'll see what's going to happen. This game's going to start out coy, but man, as soon as those Orks start piling out, units start deep striking in. Oh, I didn't mention during my deployment, I have Reavers. 8-man Reaver squad is in deployment with their grapnel launchers. So sorry about that. But yeah, as soon as we start deep striking and whatnot, and the board starts to fill with models, things could get out of hand. All right, we are here at the end of the Tears of Baal turn 1 movement phase, and the aggressors and Cerned have advanced up here onto this catwalk, and then the intercessors have just moved, readying their auxiliary grenade launchers, and the front squad is readying their bolters to fire at this guy right here. So we are going to do that. Let's get some dice and start the shooting phase. Okay, we're here at the beginning of the Tears of Baal shooting phase. We're going to shoot these intercessor squads first. They both only have 1 target, this truck right over here. So I'm going to fire both the auxiliary grenade launchers at the same time. They're both, of course, shooting crack grenades. We are hitting on 3s. That is 1 hit. Wounding on 4s because strength 6, toughness 6. That is a failed wound. That's a 1. All right, next, the 4 of remaining intercessors in this squad are going to fire their bolters. So we have that many. We have 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. No wounds. All right. And over here, we have 1 aggressor. This one on the edge can see and is in range of this truck. So he is going to fire his Bolt Storm gauntlets for 6 shots. We'll do the D6 in a moment. He hits 3 times. Wounds on 5s. 2 wounds. No AP. And I'll just do the D6 shots right here for 1 more. Hits. Doesn't wound. 2 wounds. No AP. Where do you want to roll these dice?
4 up save. Wherever you want.
4 up save?
Yeah.
All right, right here.
Make it both.
Got them both. That's the end of the shooting phase. That's the end of the turn. All right, we are here at the end of the Orks movement phase for turn 2. Of course, the Tears of Baal, because they're Space Marines, are in the tactical doctrine now. Over here, the boys have deep struck in. I have opted not to use Auspex scan. It just, I did a little mental math. Could be way off, but it seems like I'd be lucky to kill 3 or 4 Orks is kind of the average. And it's 2 command points, 2 out of my 3. So I'd like to save that for some steady advances, maybe even a command point or an interrupt in the assault phase or something like that. We'll see. So these trucks, the front one, they both advanced, correct?
No, this one did not advance.
Okay, the front one did not advance. This one did not roll very well, but they are moving up, taking the center of the board, and they're ready to cause a significant ruckus possibly next turn. So we will come back with the Orks shooting phase as they converge on the tiers. It's time for the Orks shooting phase. Where are we starting, War Boss?
Smash a gun.
All right.
Heavy D3 shots.
Firing at
The aggressors.
the aggressors. See, we got down and looked. He can see the very tip of one of their heads, so he's taking his pot shot.
Okay. For 1 shot.
All right.
Hitting off 4.
See what we got. Oh, I can't see it.
It's a 6.
Okay, that's a, oh, they're grots, they don't get deca.
And wounding on wounds.
That's
AP
a wound.
-4.
AP -4, okay. So,
6.
D6 damage. All right, let's see what we got. For 5. All right, that is a dead aggressor. So we got one of them. We'll take this guy right here. Where are we going next?
This one, shooting at the aggressors again.
Okay.
Hitting on 6s.
Big shooter. Yep, because he advanced.
Nothing.
Lucky, your death skulls.
That's right. Nothing.
Nope. All right.
That truck, same target.
Okay. Lucky. All right. No, nothing there.
Okay, no.
Over to the boys.
There's, we'll do the rocket and the big shooter first. Going to go. The rocket has 36 constraint, I believe. We'll take a pot shot at your aggressors.
And where are the other weapons going?
The rocket and the big shooter going to the aggressors. The other pistols are going to the.
Okay. All right. We will get the dice and come back. Here we go.
Okay, big shooter into the aggressors.
Where do you want to use your lucky? Rockets?
I don't know with the rocket.
Okay.
Okay, so they only miss on the rocket. I'll reroll that. Nothing.
Nope. Okay.
And then 10.
Oh, these orcs are worrying me. If these charges get off, this could be a problem.
Okay, 8 pistols on 5s. And 2 decas.
2 decas. All right. And
Okay, so no luckies.
yep, none. You used it on the rocket. You do get to reroll a wound though.
Yeah, dude. We'll see if this happens. Putting on first. And relax. Okay, 2 wounds, no AP.
2 wounds. That was on the intercessors, right? The regular shooters. All right. 3s. All right. Took a wound off one of them.
Not the one in the other squad.
Yep. Nope. Took a wound off him. I'll mark it here in a moment. All right. We're gonna. That's all the shooting, I believe.
That is all the shooting.
Okay. We'll be back in the orcs charge phase, and there will definitely be charges. Okay, we're here at the beginning of the charge phase. So we did the Overwatch off camera. These intercessors managed to take 1 wound off the truck, and the Death Skulls made a 6-up invulnerable save because they're lucky during the Overwatch from these intercessors. So we're now going to roll the charges. Where are we starting? War boss.
We'll start here. 9
Okay.
9 inch charge.
9 inches, re-rollable.
Orc and Mork.
5.
Yeah, I got 5.
Okay. On a 5-up. I don't want this to happen. All right, I lucked out. I needed that. Excuse me. I needed that.
Charge on the
I
truck.
was choking on my fear right there. All right.
Why'd you for?
10. Okay, there he is. He's in. Okay, fantastic. Well, the orc truck, do they have any like ramming speed or anything? Or not? I know that's a stratagem, but that's something different. But do they have any rules for charging in? Because this one doesn't have a wrecking ball or anything on it, I don't think.
It's just 3 attacks.
Okay, roger that. Well, we're here.
Might as well.
Let's roll.
Okay, hitting on. Sorry.
We'll be back. We'll be back with the rules. Let's roll.
5 ups. Let me roll in because I'm lucky. Nope. 1 hit. Wounding on a 3. Wounds.
Probably no AP, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I crunched one.
You crunched one of the intercessors. That's embarrassing.
And the boys shot in the air and they were really happy.
Ah, that probably did happen. All right, we'll be back with the intercessors' attack backs. All right, we are here with the intercessors hitting back. So here's the normal attacks, hitting on 3s. And that was ass, okay, or not good. And 1 wound, no AP.
4. Nope.
All right.
Roll that because do I want to? Because you got power sword coming. It's all 1 damage anyway.
No, maybe -3. You don't even get a save. Well, you get a 6-up invul, but it's only 1 damage. You might as well reroll this one. You have a better chance to make it.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay, and here's the 4 attacks from the power sword. That is 3 hits. Wounding on 4s again because of the red thirst, and that is nothing at all. Okay, so that's the end of the orc's turn. There's no morale to take anywhere, and let's see if the Tears of Baal can strike back. Definitely eyeing up these boys right here. They're caught out in the open. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. This is just a bad spot in general for my intercessors, but we'll see. All right, the Tears of Baal movement phase is over. So we've had some interesting tactical decisions, possibly lowercase t on the tactical, but time will tell, and so will the dice. So these intercessors, this is pretty clear as far as I'm concerned. They're moving in towards these orcs, got to take them out. These intercessors have fallen back away from the truck. I think they're dead. There's not much I can do about them. However, my Aggressors, we're in the tactical doctrine, so I have some AP. They can see that truck. That's a lot of DACA coming. I have not made the roll yet for the Narthesium Gauntlet on this Sanguinary Priest. I lost my mind there for a second. The Keeper of the Blood in Tears of Baal parlance. And then I have deep struck, or outflanked if you will, my Reavers over here. So I need to take care of this gun. I cannot have him sniping my aggressors from up there. Oh, and some of you may have noticed that these guys are in cover, so they actually would have had, even with AP -4 on this weapon, they would have had a 6-up armor save because of the cover. We rolled off camera, and I rolled a 4, so nothing changed at all. So that is the end of the Tears of Baal movement phase. We're going to see if we can do some damage to the Orks and slow down their advance. We'll be back with some shooting. Real quick, totally forgot, got a roll for the Keeper of the Blood Cerned. Can one of the aggressors get back up? On a 4 he will. That's a 2. I'm going to use a command point, not on a command point reroll, but on Chalice Overflowing. And that is one command point where my Sanguinary Priest model can use his Narthesium ability again, and it can target the same unit. So on a 4, gets back up. That is a 4. My aggressor is back with 1 wound, and I wanted to get him back up with D3 more, maybe get him back to full health, but I will take those extra guns. We will definitely be back with shooting next. All right, so a quick addendum. I said that we would definitely be back with shooting, so that means there's 0% chance we would actually be back with shooting. We checked the rules because the Narthesium ability says that if the Sanguinary Priest fails in reviving a model, he spends that turn collecting the gene seed of the fallen warrior, which is actually kind of strange because there's nothing in it that says you can't try again next turn. But with the Chalice Overflowing, it just says the Sanguinary Priest can use his Narthesium ability 1 additional time, blank, or just a blanket statement. So we're not sure. Usually it wouldn't matter because they're both 1 command point, either command point reroll or the Chalice Overflowing. But in this game, we can only use the command point reroll once per game. We decided to let Chalice Overflowing take precedence, and it says that they can just use the ability again. So it's kind of a strange spot. If any of you guys know how to adjudicate that, definitely put it down in the comments. So we might be back with shooting. Okay, we're going to start down here with the intercessors. So I rolled a d6 for a frag grenade off camera, so from the auxiliary grenade launcher. So here's frags hitting on 3s. That is 2 hits. Missing my rerolls. Wounding on, man, oh man, it's not starting out well. All right, bolters, 3s. That's a little better. And 4s, 3 wounds. So 6-up saves.
I'll reroll because I'm lucky.
All right, there it is. You're lucky with your 6-up invulnerable save. Yep. Dust Skulls only lose 2. Okay, there'll be charges later. These guys fell back so they can't shoot. And the aggressors are here. I'm going to need more dice. All right, the aggressors are going to fire down at this truck. I have spent 1 command point on steady advance. I want this thing gone. I want those knobs and mega knobs out of their box, and I want that kill point. So we're going to do this in waves. Here's the first wave of shots. We did the 5d6 from their frag storms off camera. I got 20 additional shots. So here's 50 shots. That looks pretty good. We'll see how many wounds it is. Wounding on 5s. We have 12 wounds in the first wave. Let's see what we got. 5-up saves for the truck. Did you make 1? Oh, 2. There we go.
Rerolling because I'm lucky.
Made 3. So that's 9 wounds. It only has 9. Steady advance was wasted. That's okay. I didn't know that. I rolled pretty well. Does it explode?
I hope so.
Nope. All right. And how many? 8 models in there? All right. I usually like to root for the people I'm playing against, but I'd like to see a 1 or 12. Ah.
Nope.
What? No, none?
Nope, we're all good.
Okay, roger that. All right, we'll be back with the Reavers down here taking their shots at the Smasher gun. Okay, we're gonna fire the Reavers now. Here's their 16 shots from their carbines. They hit on 3s. And they are strength 4, AP -1, 1 damage. They're wounding on 5s here. We got some wounds. We got 4 wounds. All right, there we go.
-1.
Yep.
6s.
4 6s.
Nope.
Lucky.
The grots.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, takes 4. How many wounds do they have? 6? Okay. All right. I need to make some charges now. Tears of Baal have got to get into the fight and start eliminating some of these units. We'll be right back in the charge phase. I honestly have no idea why we don't fire Overwatch on camera, because here's the big shooter. 2 6s, and then the 2 Dakas were 2 more 6s. So please roll your wounds. That's strength 5, right?
Yep.
Wounding on 3s. AP -1.
You
want to reroll one of those wounds because you're lucky?
Yeah, I only need this to reroll this one.
Yeah, you might as well.
Nope,
Okay.
Wounds, no AP.
No AP on the big shooter?
No AP -1.
Let's check. Let's check the rules. I'll roll my dice in the meantime.
No, it's
Okay.
so it takes a wound.
I fail 1. Okay. Let's do the rest of the Overwatch.
The rocket.
All right. Back down to earth with the shooting.
Yeah, and then 8 pistols. 1 Daka.
Have you rerolled a hit because you're lucky? I don't think you have for this Overwatch.
Okay, so that was a wound that missed.
Okay. And the lucky.
Lucky,
There's a hit.
which Dakas.
All right.
And then the wound, which I have rerolled, so nothing.
Okay. Roger that. I will roll the charge right now. They really can't fail, but let's see what we get. And 5 because of Red Thirst. All right, there they are. And
You also lost the last guy.
yes, yep, we'll take that wound away. Okay, we didn't learn our lesson. We fired Overwatch off camera again, and actually nothing happened. So we're back to normal. These Reavers need to make a 9-inch charge, which with Red Thirst is an 8. So I still have my command point reroll. I have 1 command point left. If I fail this, I will consider using it. That's a 10. All right, we're in. We'll be back in the fight phase. All right, we're here at the start of the fight phase. I have charged diagonally this way and then piled in around to try to get my intercessors out of the way of these knobs coming through. They've got a lot of kill saws and a lot of other bad news in close combat, so trying to get them out of the way right there. I had the dice separated because of the last time with the sergeant and the regular guys, but the Orks have a 6-up save. It's all strength user, all 1 damage, so they're all technically the same with these 6-up invulnerable saves from the Death Skulls. So we are going to hit on 3s, and we are also wounding on 3s because of the Red Thirst. I'm trying to be a good Blood Angels player, unlike last game. That's a drop die. That doesn't count, even though I'd like it to. And we got 3s. That was pretty good. Red Thirst paid off for 1 additional wound, so we have 5, 9. 9 6s, if you would. 9? All right, here we go. Made 1, and lucky.
Nope.
All right. 8. Or 9.
No, 8.
8? Yeah, you're right.
So
8.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait the boss now.
Roger that. We'll be back with the Reavers. Okay, we rolled off camera for the Reavers, and they smashed the Smash-A-Gun. And now we're going to finish up right here, the boss knob coming into the intercessors. All right.
3 attacks, being on 4s. And no reroll because I'm lucky. 2 hits, wounding on 2s.
2s, yeah, strength 10, right?
Yep. And
Lucky. Okay.
2 wounds, AP -3.
6s. I make neither.
E3 damage.
And so 1 dead intercessor. Okay. All right, we'll remove the models, and we'll be back with Orks turn 3. And unless otherwise stated, the Marines are probably going to go into the assault doctrine. I'll make that decision off camera. Okay, it's the end of the Orks movement phase in the beginning of turn 3. So this is looking real ugly for the tiers. This charge right here could be a bit of a problem, but they have Here We Go, so we'll see. This is going to be a huge problem. These intercessors are probably not going to live much longer. And up here we have Grut Head Smasher himself, or Ed Smasher, excuse me. And this is make or break right here. If his Power Claw is beast, is he? What strength is he? Is he 10?
Yeah, strength 10.
Strength 10. So he's hit,
all failed hits and wounds.
and he's
Hitting on 2s.
yeah, he's hitting and wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s, or rerolling everything. So this could.
Oh, full damage pop.
Yep. So that's dead guy each time. You know, the aggressors have a lot of Overwatch though, so we'll see what happens. If these 3 units get wiped this turn, I think that's the end of the Tears of Baal in this mission. We also have a truck moving over here to menace these Reavers. So, but we'll see. This is a game of dice. So things could get real ugly for one or the other this turn. This is a big one. So we'll come back with the Orc shooting phase, which I believe will be quite short.
Yeah.
All right, we're here with the Orc shooting phase. We're going to start with the big shooter from this truck into the Reavers. Right. Hitting on 5s. Lucky? Nope. Okay. You know where we're going next? The rocket?
That rocket over there.
All right. There is a knob with a rocket launcher in there. You're going to fire at these intercessors. Hitting on a 5. That's a Deca. Shoot 1 rocket. Hit twice.
And
nope.
Because I'm lucky.
All right. Oh, there we go. Decas cannot create more Decas,
Yep.
so.
And moving on to.
Yep. Strength 8.
2 wounds, AP minus 2.
Make 1 save. D6 damage, right?
Yep.
Anything but a 1. 5. 1 intercessor is dropped. You got some shooters over here in this squad?
Yeah, the custom shooter from the war boss into the aggressors.
Okay, what's the stats on that weapon?
Assault 4, strength 4, AP null. 1
Okay.
damage.
Here we go.
Reroll 1 because I'm lucky.
Can't see the other one.
And 2 Decas.
2 Decas. All right. All right. That's how that goes.
Wounding on 4.
5s. I'm toughness 5.
Oh, yes, right. And reroll 1 because I'm lucky. Nope, nothing.
Okay.
Then the ping boy doesn't have anything, and then there's 10 pistols.
10 pistols for our 10 shooters. Yep.
Yep.
Got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Okay.
Oh, by the way, everyone, I did in fact go into the assault doctrine.
Yep.
Yep.
On 5s with 1 Deca.
All right. And a lucky.
Yep. I'm just cleaning the house a little bit.
Roger that. There you go.
4 hits and 5s. 1 hit. No AP.
2s. Some in cover. All right. That was never what I was concerned about. The shooting phase. It's the charge phase. Oh, next time. All right. We'll be back with the charge phase. All right, we're here at the beginning of the Orcs charge phase. Well, partway through. These Mega Knobs got in, no damage done on Overwatch. I already fired my Overwatch over here with the Reavers. They took 1 wound off the truck. We'll do that roll here momentarily. But first, we have a 9-inch charge from these knobs into the intercessors. They cannot see them, so there's no Overwatch. It is 9 inches. Let's see it. Rerollable. Let's see if they can make it. Okay.
Rolling the whole thing.
All right. And
Yes.
11. God damn it. Okay. All right. We'll make a charge roll for the truck. Looks like it needs an 8 or a 9. We'll see what you get. That's a 9. That's definitely enough. Okay. Fantastic. We'll move those models in, and then we'll come back for the main event. The Overwatch. There are 50 shots on Overwatch coming in. Grut Ed Smasher has decided to lead the charge for his boys against these aggressors. This right here is, I don't know, this is a big one.
Yep.
All right, we're here with the Overwatch from the aggressors into Grut Ed Smasher as he charges in. I got 50 dice right here. All right, there were 8 wounds. I need 5, so he's toughness 5, I'm strength 4. 4 wounds, no AP, but 4 up and vulnerable saves. He's gonna get in. Takes 3. You want to use your lucky? I think, yeah, it's during a phase, right?
Yep.
Okay. He only takes 2 wounds going in. Okay. He can't fail the charge. Neither can the boys. Yep. We're gonna move them in and then start the fight phase. Okay, we're here in the fight phase. We're gonna start with these knobs over here on the intercessors. I only have 1 command point, so I cannot interrupt.
Oh, wait, I should have piled in. Because otherwise they can't all get in.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead and
You got it.
pile
So you
those
got it.
in.
Okay.
Cool.
Now they're all in.
There we go. All right.
Kill Saul's first, hitting on 4s.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Better than average.
I'll save that hit roll. That's a lot of hits.
You had 2 3s in there, guy.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Fine.
There we go.
Sorry, I got excited. They're usually on 3s.
I can tell.
Wounding on 2s.
6.
Yep, at AP -2.
All right. Need 5s. I make none. D3 apiece, right?
2 damage.
2 damage apiece? That's the squad. All right, that was quick. Do you have the dice ready for the Mega Knobs right here?
Should be 12 attacks.
12 attacks? All right, we'll be back when we get the dice. Mega Knobs hitting on
3s.
3s?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh.
And I'll reroll. I'll reroll because I'm lucky.
1 miss. I feel like these intercessors are very dead.
Strength 10.
So 2s. All right, that many. AP -3, right?
AP -2.
AP -2. How many wounds is that? 4, 8, 11. Here's 5. They're already dead. All right, did not make a single save. Man, the Orks came in. The Intercessor's power armor did not make a single save. So that's what we got. All right, we'll move over. We'll move over here in a moment. Okay, we did the slap fight over there with the truck. The truck did nothing, and the Reavers took it down to 2 wounds with their Red Thirst and their Assault Doctrine. But now we're moving over here to this event. We're going to start with the Pain Boy. Power Claw. 4 attacks?
Yep, hitting on 4s. And reroll one because I'm lucky.
All right, 3 hits.
Wounding on. He's strength 4. Wounding on 3s.
3s. Ooh.
Oh,
All right, one wound. AP -3. Oh,
yep.
What is that? It's a 5. So D3 damage. Well, one of them dies. One of them's on 1 wound, so I'll take him. All right. So that front guy is gone.
Main event.
Yes. So actually, I have to take this guy because he's the one without a wound. So you can pile in.
He's happy about that.
All right. No biggie. 5 attacks. 2s rerolling 1s. Wounding on 2s. Rerolling 1s.
Oh, yeah.
There's that. Okay.
And
Reroll 1s.
5 at AP -3.
3.
Failed save is. That's 4 dead aggressors.
Yep, the aggressor squad is wiped out. Okay. Holy crap, that's bad. Okay, that was a devastating turn from the Orks, and the Tears of Baal are going to concede at this point. So, since, if you were keeping track, the Orks had about twice as many kill points as the Tears, and I believe are we tied right now, or do you have one more? Yeah, we're tied. So, I was thinking about giving the Orks a handicap anyway, and at this point, there's, I'm going to get another kill point over there for that truck, but this Sanguinary Priest does not have long for this world. He has no invul save and no power weapon. That's going to be ugly. So the Tears are going to concede, and they will be driven from this Manufactorum. So this is good. This is good. This was a pretty decisive victory for the Orks inside, but they were defeated outside. So there was a bit of a back and forth, push and pull. The initial skirmish has set the stage for future missions, and I'm ready for it. Grut Ed Smasha has begun to make a name for himself, almost single-handedly taking down a squad of mighty aggressors, which is no mean feat these days. So we will be back with Mission 3 very soon. Can the Tears of Baal regain their honor, or will the Orks continue rampaging, looting, and, moving forward with their plan? We don't know what they're up to. Gubbinz, he says. We'll see you soon.